Mapayapang hapon Pilipinas. Ito po ang inyong balerina ng bayan, si Lisa Macuja, na bumabati sa lahat ng nakikinig sa DZRH at nanonood sa RH TV. Lalo na sa mga kasamahan nating alagad ng sining at kultura sa buong bansa. Bagamat ilang buwan na rin ang nakalipas mula nang matapos ang kaguluhan sa Marawi City, tuloy-tuloy pa rin ang mga recovery and reconstruction efforts ng iba't ibang organisasyon, whether government, NGO o mga private initiatives. Sa mga ganitong pagkakataon, hindi naman magpapahuli ang mga alagad ng sining na kumilos at makiisa sa pagtulong na maitayo muli hindi lamang ang mga gusali at kabuhayan na nasira sa Marawi, kundi pati na rin ang dignidad at pag-asa ng mga residenteng nasalanta ng naging kaguluhan dito. Kaya't sa hapong ito makakasama natin ang mga kapwa nating alagad ng sining na nagsanib puwersa upang mag-produce ng isang kakaibang fashion and music for a cause event para sa Marawi. Huwag kayong aalis, kalahating oras ng masaya at makabuluhang kwentuhan ang naghihintay sa atin kasama ang mga producers ng Marawing Salamat, the best of opera and fashion for Marawi. Dito lang sa Art2art, magbabalik po kami pagkatapos ng ilang paalala.
Bilang pagdamay sa mga nasalanta ng nakaraang kaguluhan sa Marawi, isang fundraising concert ang nakatakdang ipalabas sa darating na April 6 sa tanghalang ni Canor Abelardo ng CCP. Ang Marawing Salamat, the best of opera and fashion for Marawi, ay sinusuportahan ng Sentrong Pangkultura ng Pilipinas at ng Lyric Opera of the Philippines sa tulong ng E. Zobel Foundation upang tulungan ang Duyog Marawi Project para sa recovery and reconstruction ng lungsod na ito. May dalawang bahagi ang Marawing Salamat, ang Best of Fashion, kung saan mahigit sa 100 fashion and jewelry designers, directors, choreographers, stylists at models ang magsasanib puwersa para sa isang cultural fashion show na may temang umiinog sa kasaysayan ng Philippine Carnival Queens. Sa kabilang dako, ang Best of Opera naman ay magtatampok ng mga classically trained artists ng Lyric Opera of the Philippines, kasama ang UST Symphony Orchestra sa ilalim ng baton ni Maestro William Barkheimer. Isang mainit na pagbati ang hatid ng Art2art sa mga producers ng proyektong Marawing Salamat, the best of opera and fashion for Marawi na sina Zardo Austria at Sherwin Sozon.
Magandang hapon sa inyo, Zardo, Sherwin,
Good
and of
afternoon.
course, welcome to Art2art.
Magandang hapon po sa
Magandang
inyo.
hapon.
So, Marso na. 1 month na lang, yung inyong Marawing Salamat
Yes.
ay
Ilalabas na.
sa CCP.
Yes,
So, unang-una, how did this project come about? Bakit naging mahalaga para sa inyo na mabuo ang palabas na ito? Meron ba kayong personal affinity with Marawi in some way?
Yes, actually, Marawi for us is the cultural mecca of Mindanao. So yung nangyaring distraction sa Marawi, it's a blow to the arts and culture of Mindanao. Pag nakikita mo ang Mindanao, ang representative art nila is actually from Marawi. Ganun kalakas ang kultura ng Marawi sa Mindanao. And then Sherwin here is with the Lyric Opera of the Philippines. Siya ang nagsimula actually na magbuo ng cost na ito, cost of project. Sherwin, kwento mo yun.
Bale, yung sa amin po, sa opera po, we wanted to do something na para maka-raise ng funds, para makatulong po sa ating mga kapatid sa Marawi. Tapos, tama-tama po, dun sa araw na ini-inspect po namin yung CCP, nandun din po sila. Tapos, they also, the fashion designers are also planning a different event, also to raise funds. So, tama-tama po, nag-usap kami. And then sabi natin, why don't we just join
Yeah,
up?
collaborate.
I see.
Collaborate.
So it was
Yes.
parang aksidente, no?
Yes.
Or coincidence na
Yes.
nagkita kayo
Yes.
sa CCP.
It's actually, for me, it's serendipity. Kasi you know why? Actually, ang fashion, they think it's a frivolous industry. Pero every time there is a disaster or anything that needs help, we always come out with fashion for a cause. And usually, ang prime mover niyan, si Mang Ben Ferrales. But at this point in time, medyo na siya, mahina na, he's hospitalized. So, Lito Perez and myself thought, why don't we come up with ituloy natin yung fashion for a cause. That's why yung nakita-kita kami doon, serendipity talaga. Sabi ko, ito na pala let's collaborate.
Okay.
And then,
So the project was first Fashion for a Cause.
Yes.
Tapos nagkita
Siya naman
kayo
Opera for a
ni
Cause.
Sherwin sa CCP.
Yeah.
And then it became Fashion and Opera for a Cause.
Yes. Naging collaboration na. Naging collaboration.
So, kayo lang ba ang producers ng event na ito? Or are there other people behind this
Yeah.
event?
Sherwin.
Yung producers po, apat po kami.
Okay.
Si Lorly Villanueva po, yung veteran actress.
Yes.
Si Lito Perez po, who used to be the president of the
Fashion Association of the Philippines.
po. Si Zardo po at ako po.
I see. Okay.
And then we decided para maging remarkable yung event, we decided to come out also with a coffee table book documenting everything, and at the same time malagay din namin sa perspective yung the best of opera and fashion, tracing from the golden age of opera and fashion here in the Philippines. So anong nangyari, when we were thinking of CCP, sabi ko to sa mga designers, let's level it up. Let's raise the bar. I was thinking of reliving the pomp and pageantry of Carnival Queens. It's a perfect theme for the fashion designers. And they all agree, sabi niya, yeah, maganda yan, yung concept ng Carnival Queens.
Okay, so wait, now I'm understanding na itong event na ito, hindi lang show of fashion and opera, meron ding book launch na
Yes, there's
kasama
also a book
of
launch.
a coffee table book.
Yes, exactly.
So ano pa, baka mamaya meron ding ballet.
We will invite you. Actually, earlier, pinariringgan ko na si Miss Lisa kung pwedeng jumoy dun sa...
Hindi, pero a fundraising event like this at in this yung sa scope at sa scale
Yes,
na ganito, syempre hindi madali.
Hindi talaga.
Hindi madali.
Hindi talaga.
Logistically,
Yes.
and of course making it work na talagang mag-raise siya ng funds.
Yup,
Syempre, you cannot help but agree with me na it takes funds to
Yes.
raise funds.
Totoo yan.
Okay?
Totoo yan.
So, what was the most challenging part of this fundraising event ng Marawing Salamat?
Sherwin will attest to that.
Well, raising funds, lagi naman po yan yung pinakamahirap po. But we have a ladies committee po na made up of Miss Ronnie Tapia Merck and si Miss Becky Garcia who are creating a committee to help us raise more funds for this. Pero initially po, meron na si Isobel Foundation po through Miss Dedes Zobel has already gave sponsorship po for this and the support. So yun po, dun pumapasok na lang po naman eh. So masaya nga po kami.
Actually, from the event alone, that's why we thought also of the book. Kasi yung book, there's a certain percentage that we intend to give also to the Marawi. So continuous siya, no? So in fact, we can already foresee from the book, sabi ko, ang minimum na bibigay natin from the book sales alone, 1 million. So sabi ko, malaki mako-contribute din ng libro aside from the event. So, and it's going to be a continuous thing kasi sabi ko, we can always come out with editions later on just to keep on supporting the cause. We are actually supporting the cause of Bishop Edwin de la Peña of Marawi, yung kanyang Duyog Marawi project, which we find very, very comprehensive. Saka ang kanyang...
Anong ibig sabihin ng Duyog
Duyog is
Marawi?
actually Cebuano term that means to accompany Marawi, to its rehabilitation and rebuilding. But beyond the physical rehabilitation, ang maganda dun sa sa project niya, in-include niya yung psychological and the moral rebuilding of the constituents of Marawi. Maganda ho yung kanyang mga proposals and propositions. In fact, one of them is building a peace corridor composed of the 13 communities along the coastline of Marawi. No? Maganda yung kasi they will be later on the sila yung watchers na any extremists or groups na papasok dun sa Marawi, they can monitor. Kasi yun nga, ang nangyari dito, they cannot be too complacent and too indifferent. Ito tuloy nangyari sa sa Marawi. Now they are willing to assist each other so that hindi makapenetrate na yung mga mga extremist forces na katulad ng mga ISIS and MNLF or, I mean no, not MNLF but Abu Sayyaf. I stand corrected. Abu Sayyaf, etc. So maganda yung yung pagkaplano niya, and then of course continuous yung kanyang healing center for the mga children of Marawi kasi na trauma, no? So aside from the physical medical thing, there's the psychological, and then most especially yung moral na rebuilding the character of the children.
I see.
No, and then of course supplemented by mga crafts and skills na pwede nilang ituro sa mga sa mga adults para continuous din yung kanilang livelihood na income, no. Yun. So sabi nga namin kay Bishop, this doesn't end here. We're gonna continue it.
So, the way I understand it, all the funds na marirelease ninyo from Marawing Salamat project, the opera and fashion event, you are going to directly give this to Duyog Marawi.
Yeah,
I see.
Yung lahat ng net proceeds from the from the event, and then certain portions of the book namin sa Duyog Marawi. We're very positive about it kasi even from abroad nakakakuha kami ng very good feedback to support it. Well, everyone would say may naka-budget na dyan na ang gobyerno. But then we have to look at it this way, no? Yung budget kasi na yan may take some time. Diba? Malaki nga yung budget, but it may take some time. Saka, they are focused on the infrastructure. So, yung Duyog, nakita namin doon yung psychological, moral rebuilding na gagawin sa tao, which we found out, and which we also believe, na mas appropriate. Kasi you need to have a change of heart para ma-appreciate mo yung Marawi as a new Marawi. And I think Bishop, si Bishop, no, and De La Peña, and the Redemptorist priest, kasi sila yung nag-organize ng Duyog, will do a very good job for this for this project. Kaya all out support kami ng opera at saka ng fashion industries din sa sa project na
Well,
yun.
speaking about the show itself, ano ang mapapanood ng mga tao pagdayo nila sa Marawing Salamat sa CCP this coming April 6?
Yes.
CCP Main Theater.
Main
yes.
Theater
Yes.
po, yes.
Ni Canor Abelardo.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, one thing po, we have a live orchestra. It will be around a 70-piece orchestra. We have two conductors. The first conductor po for the opera part, that's William Barkheimer. He's an American conductor based in Munich. The second conductor po, resident conductor po ng PPO, si Hermenegildo Renera po. So, there are two portions of the show. Yung first po, it's more of yung opera. Inaayos po siya ang overall director po namin, si Ginoong Carlitos Sigion Reyna po. So, siya po nag-aayos kung paano po natin ma-portray ng maayos yung opera side po. And then after that po, yung sa fashion naman po, ang directors po natin for that ay si Raymond Villanueva and Nathan De Leon.
I see.
The more collaborative part po is actually dun sa fashion show eh.
Okay.
So aside from having the orchestra there will also be singers singing.
From the,
Pero yung songs po natin dun sa part po ng fashion show, mostly po, they're actually all Filipino songs, kondimans,
Okay.
and popular tunes.
Yes.
Sige. Bago natin pag-usapan yung fashion portion
Yes.
of the show, mag-commercial break muna tayo. Ha? Marami pa po tayong pag-uusapan tungkol sa Marawing Salamat, the best of opera and fashion for Marawi. Dito pa rin sa Art2art, magbabalik po kami pagkatapos ng ilang paalala.
Programang hatid ay sining at kulturang para sa lahat. Magbabalik ang Art2art. Schedule ng mga inaabangang konsyerto, update sa mga magagandang panoorin sa mga tanghalan at teatro. Narito na ang Art2art Calendar.
Narito ang ating arts calendar. Sa teatro, inihahandog ng Ateneo Entablado ang malabodabil na musical comedy na Ang Pitong Gunggong. Ang dula ay sinulat ni Christine Belien at Tyron Kasumpang sa direksyon ni Jethro Nino Tenorio. Mapapanood mula February 27 hanggang March 17 sa Rizal Mini Theater ng Ateneo de Manila University. Batay sa isang aklat na pambata, ito ay kwento ng 7 mangmang na naghahanap ng pagkamulat sa baryo ng Santa Iluminada. Dito'y makikilala nila si Papa D na magsasamantala sa limitasyon ng 7 para sa kanilang pansariling kapakanan. Para sa karagdagang detalye, maaring mag-email sa admuentablado@gmail.com. Sa sining biswal, inihahandog ng Art Informal ang group exhibit na pinamagatang Mga Bagong Kristo sa Lumang Simboryo, kung saan si Norman Crisologo ang curator. Nagbukas February 8, makikita ito hanggang March 31. Nakatuon ang exhibit sa kaugnayan ng religious imagery at iconography sa kasalukuyang panahon. Tampok ang mga obra ni na Ian Fabro, Robert Langenegger, Tatong Torres, Jigger Cruz, Manuel Ocampo, Kawayan de Guia, Alwin Reamilio, JC Jacinto, Salvador Alunday, Maria Vicente, Luis Santos, Jean Paul Martin, Georgie Solano at Oka Villamael. Matatagpuan ng Art Informal sa number 277 Connecticut Street, Green Hills East, Mandaluyong City. Samantala, inihahandog ng Altromondo Arte Contemporanea ang solo exhibition ni Benji Cabangis. Pinamagatang Scenarios. Tampok dito ang mga pinakabago niyang obra na gumagamit ng geometric style. Ang gallery ay matatagpuan sa 3rd level ng Greenbelt 5, Ayala Center, Makati City.
Usapang sining at kultura para sa lahat. Kasama ang balerina ng bayan, si Lisa Macuja. Art2art.
Kasama pa rin natin ang mga producers ng Marawing Salamat, the best of opera and fashion for Marawi. Sina Zardo Austria at Sherwin Sozon. At kasama din natin ngayon si Dr. Tonton Pascual from the Lyric Opera of the Philippines. Tonton, welcome to Art2art.
Thank you. Thank you for inviting us. Thank you
So we were talking about the fashion
Yes.
part naman ng show ng
okay.
Marawing Salamat.
Yes.
So, sino-sino mga designers na mafe-feature sa fashion part na
Okay.
ito? You know, how is I understand that it's going to have two directors
Yes,
for the fashion
dalawa.
part.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, okay. Yung the best of fashion, actually, we invited 30 fashion designers to participate dito sa fashion show na to. But it's not just a fashion show, it's a cultural fashion show. Kasi we are going to relive the pomp and pageantry of Carnival Queens. Why Carnival Queens? Kasi actually in Carnival Queens, hindi lang alam ng mga tao, ito yung nag-start ng ating interest, the Filipino interest to beauty pageants. Actually, ang mga Amerikano, they started the Carnival Queens way back in 1908 to foster the relations of the Filipinos and the Americans. And it has become so successful. In fact, it was the biggest event in Asia, no? It was the highlight of Manila Carnival that nag-showcase ng ating mga agricultural, industrial, commercial strides, no, progress noong panahon ng mga Amerikano. Anyway, let me just identify yung mga designers, no? Doon sa 30 designers na pong yun, the designers will be led by the senior ones, sina Edgar Alan, Albert Andrada, sina Steve De Leon, si Oscar Peralta, and we have Lito Perez, Barge Ramos, Rene Salud, Edgar Sanjego, pati si Fanny.
Wow, talagang big
Sirana.
names,
Yes,
ha?
oo.
Oo.
But of course, we have to include the women, no? Sina Debbie Burgais at saka si Dita Santico. They are all doing very well in the international market. And then even the more the younger ones, like sina Rocky Gotherko, na who's dressing up all the Hollywood stars in the US, no? At saka sina Roland Lirio, yun na, ganon. At tapos yung mga iba pang mga designers like Perry Diaz, no? And Tony Galang. Well, all of them 30 fashion designers. We have 2 directors, Nathan De Leon and Raymond Villanueva. We have jewelry designers, sina Jerry Sunga, Jerome Navarro of Felizo. Jerome is also going to come out with their collection. But this is basically Filipiniana collections. But okay, how do I come up with the Filipiniana collections? Meron, I call it the fabled, the fabulous, the fantastic Filipiniana. The fabled, ito yung mga traditional inspirations, no? Yung from the Traje de Mestiza during the time of the Commonwealth Republic. Meron ho yung maglalabas ng mga traditional silhouette like Lito Perez. Yung naman pong the fabulous, ito naman yung mga modern ternos na naging uso during the 50s, no? Na pina-introduce noon the time ni Valera. But this one treated now in modern ways, no? And then the fantastic will be the highly stylized, really cosmopolitan Filipiniana looks na makikita nyo na i-interpret naman ni na Rocky Gotherko, Eddie Badeo, ganyan po. So, ano ho yan? Puro FFF, the fabled, the fabulous, the fantastic Filipiniana. Using all, certain Filipiniana elements like embroidery, ganyan. Pati yung tela. Si Dita is coming out with banaka, which is banana and abaca fabric na kanyang na-create from Catanduanes. So, lahat po yan i-incorporate natin sa Carnival Queen. Now, maganda ho kasi we have to raise that level kasi yung sa opera side, they are going to come out with the best love arias in the world, no? So kailangan yung treatment din namin dun sa opera, world class din.
Yes.
So ito makikita niyo talaga super in production.
So during the production itself or during the performance itself, magkakaroon ba ng time na mag-merge ang opera at saka ang fashion?
Yes. In fact, dun sa portion ng best of fashion, yung mga opera singers will be singing Filipino songs, kondimans, na ita-tie up dun sa fashion show. The entire fashion show, cultural fashion show, it will be in live Filipino music conducted by Ranera. Kasi si Ranera, when he was still is the PPO, he goes out outreach program promoting Filipino music. Napakagaling niya sa mga mga kundimans, folk songs, no? At saka even the pop tunes. Yan po ang ipopromote natin sa part ng Best of Opera.
I see.
Okay.
I see. So the whole theme is Filipino? Ang theme, ang tema?
Yes, for the best of fashion. For the best of fashion.
What about opera? I understand that there will be just Filipino songs o meron din mga ibang classical arias?
Sa opera portion po, we'll be singing mga sikat po na arias from the sikat na mga operas. So we've got from Tosca, Samson and Delilah, Traviata, Rigoletto. So, but ang designs po na susuotin po ng mga singers are designed by Lito Perez po.
I see. So yung mga gowns at saka yung mga look ng ni Sherwin at ni Tonton will be that of the designers.
In fact,
mga never before seen ba itong mga gowns and designs?
Yes, exactly.
Never
Original.
before?
Original.
So parang world premiere na rin.
Yes,
ng
kasi
lahat. Okay.
may bagong treatment si Direk Carlitos. Surprise na lang kung anong gagawin niya sa treatment niya dun sa Best Love Arias, but it's gonna be very different dun sa sa treatment na usually nakikita ninyo when you come out with operas na na international.
I see.
So what we did naman sa Best of fashion, we try to bring the people, especially the millennials, to appreciate naman the Filipino lifestyle and music and beauty and design. So they would see na talagang at par siya with the world music, with the world areas, and of course even the design at par din siya.
Okay, well, this is very, very exciting. And of course, meron tayong special numbers, song numbers from our guests today. Bago tayo tumuloy sa actual singing part, Sherwin, Ton, can you tell us a little bit about the songs that you are giving to our listeners this afternoon?
Can we? Yeah.
No, for listeners singing.
Oh, the song I'm singing. I'm
Yes.
singing Rusalka.
No.
Huh?
Here, the one you're singing.
Oh, here, the one I'm singing here.
Yes.
I'm singing something from La Traviata.
By Verdi. Yes.
Yes,
Yes, Freddy.
The opera, when you say opera, kasi parang masyadong elitist or mataas, no? Parang
Eyebrow.
hindi mo maintindihan. But what lyric opera Philippines really wants to do is make everybody appreciate the art form, because it really is an art form. It's not just singing, it's acting out the music and the story and the emotions. And even if it's in a foreign language, you just listen to the music, you can feel already what's happening. So, for example, for us, it's the music, it's the song. For you, it's ballet. Diba? So, well, I have to say, I really admire what you're doing for ballet, bringing it to everyone, no?
Thank you.
Allowing everyone to be able to appreciate it. So
Yeah.
that's also
Totoo
what
yan.
we really want to do. So it will be translated to Filipino, the songs. But then what we really want to do is for people to just listen to the music and be brought to the emotions that the story is all about.
Okay. And Sherwin, you are singing.
I'm singing Ikaw ang Mahal Ko. It was made popular by the Mabuhay Singers and Miss Pilita Corrales.
Of course, Pinoy na Pinoy yan.
Pinoy na Pinoy po.
Mga kaibigan, bilang pag-anyaya sa ating lahat na suportahan ang Marawing Salamat, the best of opera and fashion. Isang back-to-back performance by tenor Sherwin Sozon and soprano Tonton Pascual of the Lyric Opera of the Philippines.
Ikaw ang mahal ko, tunay na tunay. Ang laging panaginip ko'y tanging ikaw. Ngunit ang totoo, madalas mo pag-alinlanganan. Ang puso ko tapat sa pagsinta, di mo alam. Ikaw ang mahal ko, tunay na tunay. Ang laging panaginip ko'y tanging ikaw. Ngunit ang totoo, madalas mo pag-alinlanganan. Ang puso kong tapat sa pagsinta, di mo alam. Ang pag-ibig kung lubusan, mahirap maunawaan. Ang puso ko na may pagsintang dalisay, laging tapat kahit na magbintangan. Ikaw ang mahal kong tunay na tunay. Ang puso kong tapat sa pagsinta, di mo alam. La 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 la. 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 La 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 la. Ikaw ang mahal kong tunay na tunay. Ang tanging panaginip ko'y tanging ikaw. Ngunit ang totoo, madalas mo pag pag-ibig. Kung lubusan ay hirap maunawaan, ang puso ko na may pagsintang dalisay, laging tapat kahit mapagbintangan. Ikaw ang mahal ko, ikaw ang mahal kong tunay na tunay. Ang puso ko tapat sa pagsinta, di mo alam.
maraming salamat sa alay ninyong awit ngayong hapong ito. And of course, imbitahin natin ulit ang ating mga manonood at mga nakikinig sa atin sa Marawing Salamat April 6
Yes.
in the CCP Main Theater, tanghalang ni Canor Abelardo. Saan sila makakakuha ng tickets? Sino ang kailangan tawagan? Paano sila makakasuporta sa inyo?
Inaanyayahan ho namin kayong lahat at kumuha ho tayo ng tickets sa Ticket World sa teleponong 891-9999 sa CCP Box Office. At doon din po makikita rin sa aming site sa FB, Marawing Salamat, at pati ho ang FB Lyric Opera of the Philippines. Pwede rin hong tumawag sa 0917-860-7560 para sa mga tickets na gusto ninyong makuha. Maraming salamat.
Maraming salamat, Zardo, Sherwin, and Ton. And of course, we'll be there sa Marawing Salamat, the best of opera and fashion.
For Marawi.
Hanggang sa susunod na linggo, samahan ninyo kami ulit dito sa Art2art, kung saan ang usapang sining at kultura ay para sa lahat. Ito po ang inyong balerina ng bayan, Lisa Macuja, nagpupugay sa artistang Pilipino.